Hey Heartlanders, so Heartland Season 18 was pretty interesting. There was a lot of interesting things that happened, such as a very big storyline about the love story between Amy and Nathan. And then there was, of course, the part about Caleb being almost like Amy's stalker. But then at the end, he ends up with Ashley, or so it seems. But to me, there's nothing more interesting than watching some of the episodes with a more critical eye and seeing where some of the storylines just are sort of funny or just simply don't make any sense. Anyways, I call these the mistakes of Season 18, and I want to run down a few here. Let me know what you think about them, or if you spotted even more. Here we go. Here's the first odd scene. Do you notice anything strange in it? It's a scene in episode 4 of Season 18 where Jack gets angry at the town barber for spreading rumors about Heartland. Watch this part.
Where are you going? Don't you want a shave or a haircut?
All this talk about bleeding, I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on, Jack. I was just...
Spreading rumors and hearsay. As much as you hate to do that, right, Leo?
Now, did you see anything in the scene that was sort of strange? Well, if you didn't, look to this guy to the left here, who's lying down here. He's dressed in black, and his face is covered with a towel except for the slit where his mouth is. Now, don't you think it's odd that Jack and this guy had the owner of the shop had this huge, long discussion about how the barber has been gossiping about Heartland? And Jack confronts him, and they have this big argument, and it's pretty loud, but this guy never even blinks. Is he dead? What is he doing lying there? Now, if you were in a barber shop and you were lying there with a towel on your face, and these two people right in front of you were having like this huge, like dramatic fight, this juicy gossip, wouldn't you like take the towel off your face or move or something? I just don't think it'd be possible to just lie there like that, emotionless, as stiff as a board, the entire time they're having this argument and talking, and even after Jack leaves and slams the door on the way out. Now here's another very strange scene in Season 18, Episode 4, between Amy, Rick, and Lou.
Meant to talk to me about what? He's having trouble with Maestro here, and I kind of told him you would help.
Promised Amy would help?
Yeah, well, that's accurate. I didn't even know you had a horse.
Oh, he's not mine. Maestro's supposed to play in the charity polo match that I organised, but he's not all he was promised to be.
Now, I found this scene really strange. Even by his own accord, Rick says he's not the owner of the horse. Then why would he be bringing the horse to Amy? And in what trailer? He wouldn't have a horse trailer if he didn't own a horse. So how did he get the horse to Heartland? None of this is explained. And it really doesn't make much sense that Rick, just because he organized a polo event, will be bringing a horse for Amy to look at. Then the seeming craziness continues when Rick explains that he's going to gift the same horse to a visiting dignitary that's come from a sister city to Hudson. Now, Hudson's supposed to be a city the size of about, I don't know, a small town in USA. I don't know what visiting dignitary would be coming there. And to give them a polo horses usually cost, I looked this up, upwards of $50,000 to $100,000 each. So I'm not sure what kind of small town would have the budget for this. But hey, maybe Hudson's the richest town in Alberta and in all of Canada. Now there's one more scene in Season 18, Episode 4 that I want to mention before I move on to another episode. And that is this one between with Lisa and Jack. And they're sitting in the truck and they're discussing Dan's and Lisa's funeral plots for some reason. I really didn't like that storyline, but anyways, it was depressing. And for some reason, Lisa gets out of the truck and she starts walking towards a flower shop. Now, that doesn't seem that strange, except she's supposed to be going to meet her attorney. She says she's going to the attorney's office. So, I don't know, does the attorney work in a flower shop? Is some sort of attorney/florist? You know what? I'm going to stop right there. And I hope you found this video funny and informative. For me, I just find it fun to look back at these little discrepancies in the show. It makes it that much more fun when I, and maybe even you, watch these seasons over and over again. And if you noticed anything that seemed off, or just plain weird, or didn't make any sense, let me know in the comments below. And bye for now.